So the Aquaman poster dropped today. I like it a lot, so I'm really into it. I love the colors really pop. I will say it does kind of have sort of like a ABC Family summer movie vibe to it. It's kind of got that like, Aquaman is gonna go on a vacation with his fish friends, but it might go wrong. And it's kind of got that vibe, but I think that's fine. I think he's like, yeah, he's smiling in it. He's kind of like smirking, so I dig that. It's just all around, it's so much better than like the BVS posters where Batman and Superman were just like frowning at each other and they just like Photoshop just dragged the saturation bar all the way to 0 and just made it black and white and made everyone hate each other and themselves. I'm so glad that it's not teal and orange. It's like hard teal, hard blue. For anyone who doesn't know, a super common color scheme in almost all movie posters and all movie color grading. It almost feels like they sucked any orange consciously out of it. But all in all, very much looking forward to this. So let us know what you thought in the comments below, and please follow the Riffsters for more pop culture goodness. Some more Aquaman news today. Den of Geek has an exclusive sort of magazine cover that's kind of like a second poster for Aquaman. This is absolutely incredible. The poster they released yesterday, I was kind of like meh, to be honest. I mean, it was fine, you know, it was just Aquaman with a bunch of fish, but it wasn't inspiring. It didn't fill me with passion. This poster is retro, but it's fresh, it's modern, but it's nostalgic. Honestly, it reminds me of Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars. It feels like a classic Star Wars poster. And given that a lot of people have been kind of comparing Aquaman, the little bits and pieces that we've seen to Star Wars, I think that's appropriate. It's got creepy fish, it's got scary fish, it's got sexy fish, it's got green people, it's got Willem Dafoe holding a sword, it's got helmets. What more do you want from this? This poster is beautiful, it's vibrant, it's artistic. This gets me hyped for this movie. Are you a fan of this new poster? Do you hate it? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for the Rifters for more pop culture goodness. New Titans trailer dropped today. It's not good. I was buying really high on everything they were showing up until this point. It's just gritty to the point of being silly. I just don't get it. Teen Titans is a really fun, vibrant, colorful show, and I get the idea of making it a little bit more serious so that you can make it live action, but I don't get why you would make it this comically gritty. I mean, like, it's silly. Like the slow-mo shot of him his parents falling from the circuit, like, it's just like, it makes you laugh, not like take it seriously. It's just unoriginal. Like the costumes, other than Robin, look like really bad cosplay. And like, how many times do we need to see the same shot of Batman or Robin or whoever flicking their symbol and having it stick into the wall and like have that highlighted shot? We saw that in Batman Begins. We saw it in Batman v Superman. Be more original, be more engaging. Couldn't see half the action because it was too dark. I'll still give it a chance, but currently I'm down on it. What did you guys think of the trailer? Let us know in the comments below. Big news for any Nickelodeon fans, any Rugrats fans out there. Nickelodeon announced that they'll be rebooting the Rugrats as a 26-episode animated series. And a live-action film with CGI characters. I have no idea what that means. I think this is a terrible idea. I think this is the dumbest thing I've heard in a while. It's like they were sitting in a room and basically someone was like, guys, we need new content. What should we do? You. And the guy was like, I don't know, maybe we should try something bold and original like The Last Airbender. And the exec was like, no, I think what we should do is dredge something up from people's childhoods and just redo it and do it again. I don't know why this is happening. This seems pointless to me. Look, it could be great. It could be another successful nostalgia grab like the Cobra Kai series that's happening. I know everything's being rebooted right now, but this really seems unnecessary. I'm down on this. I'm giving this a thumbs down. What do you guys think about the Rugrats reboot? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned to the Rifters for more pop culture goodness. Big news, Clone Wars is saved. The animated TV series is coming back with 12 new episodes. I think this is a genius move, especially after a lot of the backlash that they've gotten from The Last Jedi and from Solo, bringing it back so that it can be finished properly. It's also smart on Disney's part because this is going to premiere on their new streaming service. So it's a great incentive for fans to want to join that service to watch, I'm assuming, the past episodes as well as this new season of 12 episodes. I love the Clone Wars. I think it does an amazing job fleshing out a lot of the themes in the prequel trilogy that didn't really have time to be expanded upon. It does a really good job of throwing weight behind Anakin's decision to overthrow the Jedi Order. I think it gives a lot of context to his growing doubt. Obviously introduced some amazing characters that are now fan favorites like Ahsoka Tano, that really fleshed out Rex and Cody and the Clone Trooper squad. And it'll be cool to see how they cap off this whole show instead of the kind of truncated way that they had to do it before. What do you think of Clone Wars coming back? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned to the Rifters for more pop culture goodness. So quite a bit of news about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie. We got a release date this week, which is October 4th, 2019. We'll see if that actually sticks. Also announced that Zazie Beetz potentially is joining the cast of the film. You would know her as a standout from Atlanta, and also for her role as Domino in Deadpool 2. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this movie. I'm kind of just like here. Do you know what I mean? I'm cautiously curious about this movie. Between the two Joker movies that they're planning on doing, the Leto version and the Joaquin Phoenix one that has nothing to do with the current continuity, that's the one I would want to see more. I don't want to see either of these movies. I don't think the Joker can hold his own film. Obviously, that could be proven wrong in a year or so, but I don't need either of them. But if I had to pick one, gun to my head, it's probably the Joaquin Phoenix one. Zazie Beetz has been great both in Atlanta and as Domino in Deadpool 2, so glad to see that she's getting more roles. I'm down for that. I don't know. I'm still just kind of like here, waiting to see more. What do you guys think about the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned to the Riffsters for more pop culture goodness. So here's a combination of words that I never thought I'd say. I'm so stoked for Iron Fist. I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. From what I've read and the little bits that I've seen that they've actually released to the public, this season really looks like it's course correcting what was an awful introduction in season 1 and a really annoying turn in the Defenders. Obviously the big highlights is Steel Serpent is the main villain. Looks like we're gonna get, from what I've been reading, a little bit more of Kunlun and maybe potentially actually see Xiao Lao the Dragon. Also, it seems that most people's minds were completely blown by the fact that Alice Eve is going to be playing Typhoid Mary. I think the biggest thing that I'm hyped about personally, and probably most people, is that Daughters of the Dragon is going to be an official thing. Misty Knight and Colleen Wing are both going to get an opportunity to team up properly, and it sounds like Misty Knight actually has a pretty big role in this, which is great because she's probably the best character in the Netflix MCU at this point. Overall, really hyped about this. I think they did a lot of work rehabilitating the character in Luke Cage Season 2. Are you guys excited for Iron Fist Season 2? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned to the Riffsters for more pop culture goodness.